Free stones, amazing link level rates, and a possible super easy A. Don't miss out on this event. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are talking about the Trio in Danger adventure at the Natade Village event, and why you should be doing everything you can to spend as much of your stamina as you can on this event, right? This is a new special event that was added during the Part 2 campaign of this year's World Wide download celebration, which allows you to run a stage here in Natade Village, right? This is the area from the Broly Second Coming movie where they encounter with the shaman, where they end up encountering Broly and the events of the movie take place. So if you take down this event, you have a lot of different things you can get. Number one, by running the stage on both Z hard and hard, you can collect training locations, these crystals in the Natade Village, and of course 2 dragon stones. Now it doesn't stop there, right? By collecting up these crystals, right, which you can also get from the missions here, right, all the way up to clearing it 50 times, right? I mean, it's only 3 per, and you're getting more than that per run, but hey, it's there, it's extra. You can exchange these in the Baba shop for a bunch of different things. You can exchange them for Elder Kai's, but most importantly, you can exchange them for 20 stones. Now, if this is anything like the anniversary event where we had something, we had a similar superhero event, right? The Pan Water Bottle event. We could exchange it for 20 stones, 20 to 25 stones in the beginning, and then you could do another exchange later in the celebration. So it's possible they could revamp this in part 3 of the celebrations for exchanging another 20 stones. So you want to take your time and grind out as many of these crystals as you can for the exchange, right? Exchange of those Elder Kai's, always useful, those Elder Kai's. You do want to get them, plus of course 20 dragon stones. Now it will cost you 3 of these per dragon stone, so for 20 you'll need to collect at a minimum 60, which will be pretty easy to do, especially if you run on the boosted runs and run your movie heroes category, right? You can see here movie heroes or movie bosses, right? And whenever they do the or, if there's an overlap, you could actually double up, but unfortunately with this category, because the only double up I think is Tapion, yeah, he's the only one who would be on both categories, there's not really any incentive to put anyone else on, right? Just as long as you have your movie heroes or movie bosses and they are LRs, you're going to get the peak amount of rewards. But I will say there's a slight incentive not to just go full LR, but I'm going to go into that here in a second because I want to talk about one other exchange that can be done through this. So aside from collecting up those dragon stones and aside from collecting up those Elder Kai's and various other items, by completing the event you can exchange for the following skill orbs, right? You can get you can exchange for level 8 attack, defense, a level 8 attack and defense skill orbs, bronze skill orbs. You can exchange for a level 3 bronze skill orb, or you can exchange, right? You can go do as many times so you get everything you need. You can exchange for level 4 silver crit with defense 2, 3 crit, and 3 additional, or additional and level 2 defense, level 4 on the additional, and then of course exchange for a level 5 crit and level 3 additional, or opposite, level 3 crit and level 5 additional. And all of these can be exchanged and utilized, these are EX skill orbs, on the LRSTR Broly, this guy here. Now what's interesting about this specific choice, right, these aren't for the STRTUR Broly, these are for the LR, right, because they are specifically named to a character, right? Like, it's not a character whose name is Broly, it is specifically the LR, Indestructible Saiyan Evil Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. This is interesting, right? Well, yes, this Broly is one of the only other LRs from the second coming, right? The other being the Tech LR. These orbs aren't for the Tech LR. These orbs are for the STR, which leads me to believe that since this character has already Extreme-Z awakened, there's a non-zero chance he could be a Super EZA that is coming in during this celebration. He would be the first LR Super EZA, and I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. He would be in line with some of the Dokkan Fest TURs that have released. He's not too far off of their releases, at least the second batch of them, for an EZA, right? His original release date is in the 2017, so that it does kind of fall in line. So it's possible he was the first LR EZA on global, the second on JP, the first being the LR Goku and Frieza from the Tournament of Power. So it's not like we've never seen them jump way ahead to do an EZA that was thematically fitting, right? Goku and Frieza are the prime example of that. So it's possible we could see them jump ahead and do the LR Super EZA for this guy. I mean, otherwise, why put these orbs in here? It just doesn't make sense, right? Even with these orbs, this guy is completely and utterly useless outside of World Tournament. And even then, he's not even on the best World Tournament setups anymore, right? Because best World Tournament setups do utilize Junior simply for that quick active skill access. So, I mean, it's possible they could do something. There's a lot they can do with this, you know, Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans. He wasn't that effective back during his heyday outside of World Tournament because of that. But now, right, due to many of the bosses having Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans, or Goku's family enemies, you could very easily get his full passives activated. So, I mean, this could be interesting to see what they do with this. Again, we know they won't change his super attacks or his leader skills, but they could really do a lot with this passive because it is so basic. And we've seen how far they're willing to go to make these passives really work in the favor of the character. So I did want to throw that out there. Like, this is why you want to make sure you do this, because you want to have some good orbs for when this guy possibly super EAs. But that is not all. Yes, it just keeps getting better. I mentioned that there is an incentive not to just jump in with full LRs and try to get as many of these as you can, and that is because of this right here. Right, if you look on the super stage of the difficulty event, right, the 25 stamina stage, you'll notice here that it has a link level rate of 4. This is actually one of the highest outside of those special growth link level events. This is one of the highest link level rates in the game. Even the special quest mode stage, the highest it's like 3.6, right? So if you have a character on movie heroes or movie bosses who may be on their way up to an EZA, right, very soon, right? Like, there's a possibility of, if we just pull this open here, let's go movie. Where is it? Movie bosses, and then I'll just pull up Pure Saiyans to pull up movie heroes real quick. Right, if we go movie bosses here, and then we'll just click on Goku here, God Goku for movie heroes. Where is it? Movie heroes. You know what? He is on Movie Heroes, isn't he? Yeah, there he is. Movie Heroes, right? So on these categories, a bunch of characters could be on their way due up to an EZA during this celebration, right? We could be seeing Movie 10 Gohan sub-EZA or part of a patch EZA with a few others, right? Such as, right, where is he? Where is it? The Tech Krillin, right? So we could see the movie 10. There's guaranteed to be the Bio Broly celebration, probably more centered around the EZA. So we could see a batch EZA with like the Tech Krillin, the movie 10 Gohan, the Fizz. Where are they? The Fizz, Goten, and Trunks. The STR Trunks, they could all be EZAing, like all these sub EZAs could be EZAing in the part 3 celebration as part of like a batch EZA, and then we could be seeing the EZA for these guys. So I mean, if any of these guys you need to prepare, now's a good time to do so, especially if they're on movie heroes or even movie bosses, right? Movie bosses could be seeing a couple EZAs, right? We just got the EZA for this guy, so if you haven't finished his links, so you can throw him on a team and take down the event. We could be, you know, we could get like an AGL Bojack sub EZA or something, or Int Turles to fill out some of these categories. Especially like with the new uncontrollable key category, right? There's a few other characters that can fit, right? Super EZA for the LR STR Broly or the TUR STR Broly, right? There's the Bio Broly if you haven't finished him, right? All of these characters could potentially EZA, so throw them on a team, right? Take down the event, you'll get the bonus for having all of these guys on the team, and of course you'll be picking these up to help you get more currency to exchange. So it's definitely worth it to do this, right? Double the rates, right? That'd be an 8 times rates if you use your boost, and remember on the weekends we get double boost, so you know you could get 50 here for an 50 stamina. You do an 8 times boost. Not only are you going to get a bunch more of these, you're going to have a much higher likelihood of reaching a level 10 link on one of your characters that needs it. I definitely recommend you do that, especially if you plan on summoning for the part 2 LRs when they drop. Throw them on the team and run this, right? This will be the best way to get them up quick. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know how excited are you to see them add events like this, right? The Pan Water Bottle event didn't even have that kind of link level rate. So adding events, more ways for us to link level up, and plus giving us free stones to it to boot, right? What do you guys think of that? Let us know in the comments down below, and you know, maybe let us know what characters are you working on link levels for, right? And do you think Broly has a chance of getting that super EZA? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.